Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the intraday for Nasdaq and SPX price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and we're gonna start here of course with Nasdaq. Today in the live stream we said of course we might be in this diagonal 1 2 3 4 and a 5 truncated wave 5 here as 1 2 3 4 and a 5. But also someone mentioned that of course the possibility that we might still can get for higher, and of course I agreed and I mentioned that already, that 25% that we might still of course have something for higher unfolding, and that only if we keep ranging inside of course this channel taken from the high and based on the lows here as a parallel. If the price keeps of course ranging inside it, the wave 5 still has a potential. However, the targets right now are updated. Before, the targets were higher based on this low here, and currently it is updated based on this low there, because you have a wave 4 over here right now. And this is of course the potential of your target as a perfect fib level, and if you have realized, it might hit of course even lower than the wave 3, which is already also truncated. So you have to be careful. Of course, the 1-to-1 fib level is a key element. Now the price can move towards the upside taking the high still, but be careful, the 1-to-1 fib level is a key level if hit. Therefore there is no diagonal here, there is something else of course unfolding. What does it mean? Something else which it might be even much more corrective, and that means you might be here in three ways down: A, B, and a C, kind of like a W, X, and a Y here for a wave B, right? So that means A, W, X, Y for a wave B, and then you might have a big wave C towards the downside. And this might be of course a big correction here, that it might be only of course if the price hits the 1-to-1 fib level. If we stay under of course this 1-to-1 fib level, we finish here, we finish there, truncation again, it doesn't matter. It means of course that you might have finished of course this diagonal again as 1 2 3 4 and a 5 over there, and start to unfold something towards the downside. Yep, so basically this is for Nasdaq. That's it for today. Let's see also the SPX 500, what it has done. For the SPX today, we mentioned that okay, we are in 112 for this wave 5 here. I'm gonna show the whole wave 5. So we have 1 2 1 2, we have a wave 3 4 5 4 and a 5 to hit the target as perfection, of course 0.618 0.786. Now, as you know, we mentioned as well today, as a lower time frame, you would like to see lower prices, and this is exactly what we saw right now. However, preferably is to take the low here, right? It is preferably if the low is taken and at least hit the uncommon target 0.618, which it might be also of course a target for a zigzag here as A, B, and a C, and then moving towards the upside. Now, even if it reaches the 1-to-1 fib level, also can be a possibility. However, on the lower time frame here, on the 5-minute, if we dive closer, we can see that here the potential of 5 waves has already formed. Okay, so we can see 1 2 3 4 and a 5, kind of like an leading diagonal again. Is this the start of this impulse toward the upside, or of course a zigzag for higher prices? Well, everything is possible, guys. Can be a 1 2 3 4 5, wave A, wave B, wave C, 1 2 3 4 5, hitting perfectly the targets as expected, and finishing wave 5 in blue and wave 3 in the yellow, meaning preparing for a big correction in the wave 4 for the yellow scenario. Final scenario here is that you have a zigzag wave 1, wave 2, zigzag wave 3, correction, zigzag wave 5, meaning it's a big of course ending diagonal here unfolding, which is a little bit questionable again. Okay, if we get a diagonal wave 5 here, that is definitely longer than your wave 3 here, and of course that means something else is unfolding here in case of course we have a diagonal. Now what is a little bit much more relief here is that you, in case you have 112, you still need one leg toward the upside, and a diagonal also one leg towards the upside. So both will finish up in the same result. Possibility goes, of course, higher for double 1, 2, because when you finish in diagonal, there is a big question mark here. What's going on, right? And therefore, of course, the possibility finishes here as 4, 5, 4, 5. Basically, those are the target anyway for diagonal in case that it is diagonal. But don't forget that the wave 5 can even overshoot and can reach even this area. It's not necessarily to stay inside this range. This is the difference. Yep, so that was it for SPX and Nasdaq. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.